Hi, welcome back to my channel. I'm a little mad at myself because in this book review for The Last Letter from Paris, it's by Kate Eastham, and let me tell you, when I was doing my whip and chat on my jigsaw puzzle and I started to talk about this book, I drew a blank on it. I remember this book. Yes, it's been a few weeks since I read it, but let's talk about it. This is about Cora. She left Paris just as the Germans had she arrived in Paris just as the Germans invaded. Arrived from where? Well, first of all, Cora was found during the First World War, or during the war, and she was a foundling, and she was adopted by a soldier, and were they? I'm not sure if. Anyway, her adoptive parents were serving in Europe. She was adopted, brought back to the U.S., and raised in a happy home. Okay, now it's World War II. She's 23 years of age, and she decides that she wants to find her birth mother. She's got flame red hair, and which was not as common maybe as it might be considered today. So she is sure that if she meets enough people and talks to enough people, she's going to find her birth mother. However, things don't happen like that. Not at all. In fact, she finds herself in German-occupied Paris, and now she couldn't get home if she wanted to. Now, she wants to find her mother, and one of the people that she goes to, her name is Francine. She's a woman that I'll just say an indeterminate age. I'm going to guess 40s or 50s, but she goes and she stays with Francine, who knew her adoptive mother, right? And Francine I loved Francine in this book. The character of Francine was, for example, one day, is it Cora or Kara? Cora comes rushing in the house. You know, maybe she had something she wanted to tell Francine, and Francine is nervous. And I'll just use this. Francine is sitting there one minute, and she has a gun pointed at Kara the next minute. That's Francine, always ready, always on the go, always ready to defend her home. And she thought for a moment, because remember, it was German-occupied Paris at this point, that it could have been an enemy invading her home. That was Francine. Well, one day, the court comes home, and Francine's nowhere to be found. House even looks ransacked. And then there are soldiers, and they tell her, our house now. Soldiers in that time would billet or take over homes on a whim. Either the occupants of the home had to find another place to go, or should they be Jewish occupants, sent to concentration camps. So now not only is Cora looking for her natural mother, but she's also concerned about what happened to Francine. And she wants to find Francine. Now, there's somebody else that she wants to find, and her name is Iris. Okay? Where is Iris? And who is Iris? And why is Cora so desperate to find her? And how does all this play into the fact that it's dead smack right in the middle of World War II? The worst possible time for Cora to be trapped on Paris soil, unable to get back to the U.S. Now, communication is very, very, very poor between the U.S. and overseas. It's, if not almost impossible, but these German soldiers, they've conscripted her on house. She doesn't have any place to go, but she has one place where she can go, and she gets there, and she's safe. But the question is, how long is she safe for? And is she able to protect herself from being arrested, even though she's an American? Maybe an American Jew. Who knows? Does she even know her heritage? Okay? All these things are coming up with her. Will she ever make it home? Will she find Francine? Whatever happened to Francine? Actually, I will give you a little bit of a spoiler. We do find out what happened to Francine. That's as much of a spoiler that I'm going to give you. Now, there is a soldier named Max Heller who Cora crosses paths with, and she's drawn to Max. But what about her mission, her goals, her objectives? And who is Max? And will his life being, which is on the line, affect her life being on the line? Now, the thing about Cora's birth mother is there was a little bit of vagueness about who she was, and the vagueness about who her birth mother was is part of the reason that Cora was so driven to try to find her. Okay, very, very good read. It's very hard though to read historical fiction based on any war, but most notably World War II. However, it makes up for probably 80 to 85% of the historical fiction that I choose to read. When you read historical fiction based on World War II, you generally are dealing with Nazi occupation, but it doesn't matter where. It could be the England, UK, it could be Paris, it could be Italy, it could be even Greece. It doesn't matter. The Nazis have come in, swooped in, and if you even thought to be a Jew, you could lose everything. Okay, sorry for the background noise. I'm so sorry. So, the last letter from Paris. Why is it called the last letter from Paris? Because she's trying to keep the communication open between her adoptive parents, but she's in Paris trying to find her natural mother. That is it is an excellent book that I read from, I think it's, I'll tell you in a minute. I'm not going to try to guess. I want to say Hanover House, but no, it's Booker Chore. Forgive me. I thought okay. Anyway, it's a Booker Chore publication, which means that you can get it most likely on Kindle Unlimited. And I'm double checking. There are times when I should have my laptop open. Yes, you can get this from Kindle Unlimited. Of course, it's a standalone historical fiction. It's considered by Booker Chore to be utterly heartbreaking, but I found it to be an excellent read. It's not out yet, so you won't see this video right away, like maybe for like a week after I edit it and upload it. But it's an excellent book, and I do recommend that you read it, and I hope that this review will inspire you. And I know there's some background noise because my husband and son are in the kitchen, which is a couple of rooms away, and I know I can hear them. So just forgive me. I'm going to let this video go up anyway. Maybe I'll redo it, maybe I won't, but please don't let that take away from you checking out The Last Letter from Paris by Kate Eastham. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.